Without leaps of imagination or dreaming, we lose the excitement of possibility. Dream, after all, is a form of planning. Good morning, dear estimable viewer from all corners of the globe. Welcome to the Broadcasting House Kings TV, where we serve you the current happenings in and out of our country. But first, let's take a quick checkup on the headlines. Fuel price hit all-time high in Kenya. KCSE grading system changes. Faded dreams. Many thanks for joining us. For more information, follow us on our social media platforms, Kings TV on Facebook and Kings Fraternity on YouTube. I am Simba Nyambura. The cost of fuel in Kenya hit a record high on 15 September after the energy regulator pumped price, adding to economical hardship facing millions of people. Madenge Mary has more details on this.
The cost of fuel in Kenya hit a record high on 15th September after the energy regulator revised pump prices, adding to the economic hardship facing millions of people. The announcement by the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority retained the price per litre. In Nairobi, petroleum goes at a price of 211 Kenya shillings and 64 cents, diesel goes for 200 Kenya shillings and 99 cents, kerosene goes for 202 shillings and 61 cents. In Mombasa, petroleum goes for 208 Kenya shillings and 58 cents, diesel goes for 197 Kenya shillings and 93 cents, while kerosene runs for 199 Kenya shillings and 34 cents. Kenyans are already facing the harsh cost of living with the rising prices for many staple goods, a lot of new taxes and plunging shillings. Fare for matatu minibuses used for transport by a large majority of Kenyans. We will be going up too high, with the Matatu Owners Association announcing a 20% increase nationwide. Products in all areas, mainly farm products, are to be highly affected due to transportation.
Kwa majina naitwa Moirori, mfanyakazi wa Kiambu. Mafuta kuongezeka imeaffect biashara, shauri hata customer aongezei pesa na bado mapato yanakuwa chini ukilinganisha na hapo awali. Inakuwa ngumu, unaongeza, wengine wanakataa, wengine wanakuambia heli watembee, lakini tunapambana tu. Yenye inaenda kwa mafuta ndio mingi kuliko yenye inabaki. Tungeomba serikali waangushe mafuta, waache kutuletea pikipiki za stima, wakiongeza mafuta ndo watake tununue hizo. Waangushe mafuta wa balance economy. Juu hata wakipandisha mafuta, kila kitu itapanda na bado si hatutanunua hizo za stima. Hazina nguvu, tutatumia hizi. So wajue hata wakifanya hivyo watu tutarudisha hizi. Tutatumia hizi bado.
Majina yangu naitwa William Wamboi. Haya, mambo ya mafuta imekuwa juu sana. Kama hii pikipiki nilikuwa niingie na lipiswa 100, naambia mafuta imepanda sana. Nikiingia kwa hii simu yangu app inaniletea bado pesa mingi. Naona hata mahali naenda, tafadhali niende hata miguu. Imetuharibia maisha sana sana. Si economy peke yake, hata sijui hiyo pesa. Kama sasa hii nimeitiswa 100 na nimezoea kulipa 51. Sasa unaona 50 iko na maziwa ya mtoto. Hii ni mama, iko na watoto. Maziwa ya mtoto, hata pesa yenyewe sasa hiyo unaona inaingia hapo. Mheshimiwa Ruto president atuangalie sana. Sisi wa mama tunaumia hapa. Juu kutembea bado ni shida. Juu sasa mimi hata sasa ninatokea kasini. Kuna katoto kadogo naenda kunyonyesha. Hata naona huyo mtoto akunywe maji.
It has been all about crude oil here in Kiambu County and also outside. To gather more information or whatever is happening concerning the high prices at the pumps, everything that they're complaining is that the government should bring down the fuel prices and also to try about to stabilize the economy to make it easier for the Kenyans. Madenge Mary, Kings TV.
The Ministry of Education is set to change the grading structure of the Kenyan Certificate of Secondary Education examination to reflect the dominant amplitude and interest of learners. Karo Karemi, our own reporter, sets the record straight.
The Ministry of Education is set to change the grading structure of the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education KCSE examinations to reflect the dominant amplitude and interest of learners. The Principal Secretary for Basic Education, Dr. Beleo Kipsang, on Monday said the new grading system will take into account the literacy and numeracy abilities of learners. According to the PS, the system will allow the overall grading of learners to include the best 5 subjects instead of grading them across subjects clusters, as has been the case in the inception of the 844 education system. PS Kipsang further said that the grading in any national education system is for satisfaction and not placement of students in higher education.
According to PS Kipsang, the new system will allow the overall grading of learners to include the best 5 subjects. Kings TV, Kiambu County, Carol Karemi.
The irony of life is that life is a beautiful lie, while death is a sad truth. Harriet Nyanchama, our reporter, has more detail on how death has cut short dreams.
Death being the only thing that separates the living from the non-living. In the case of a well-known sports journalist, Sean Kadiovilis, who was set to host World Athletics champion Faith Kipyegon, died at his homestead in Westlands, Nairobi. In the case of Mercy Jerono, a Daystar University student who died, all speculation being that she was stabbed by 1 or 2 of her classmates or her schoolmates. The cause of her death is still unknown. In the case of the Kabete 10 suicides, according to the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, it indicates that many people nowadays are dying from the inside with assumptions of mental health.
The irony of life is that life is a beautiful lie while death is a sad truth. In the case of a veteran journalist and sports commentator, Sean Kadiovilis, who kicked the bucket on 9th September, was confirmed dead by his employer, Capital FM. It is established that a cleaner found Sean's body outside his house in Westlands in Nairobi. Before his demise, Sean was supposed to hold an exclusive interview with double world Olympic champion and triple world record holder Faith Kipyegon on 9th September. An 18-year-old Daystar University first-year student, Mercy Jerono, was stabbed at the varsity's hostel at Daystar's at the River campus in Machakos County. Family reveals that the post-mortem indicates that she died of a 13-centimeter deep knife wound to the heart. Mr. William Kanda, the family spokesperson, recounted Jerono's last call to her mother, informing her that she did not want to attend a party thrown in honor of new students. Instead, she opted to travel back home in Elgeyo Marakwet. She will be eulogized as a go-getter and hardworking student. On 25th August, 10 suicides were reported in Gikuni village, Kabete constituency in Kiambu County. According to the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, the cause of suicide is still unknown, while assumptions of mental health. Kings TV, Harry Nyanchama, Kiambu County.
We'll just take our first commercial break. We will come back in a few. Still to come, the Juakali sector. Welcome back. Juakali sector, started in 1980, has created job opportunities to thousands, mostly the youths. Simon Wawero expounds more on this.
Juakari sector started in the year 1980. The term Juakari means hot sun. This sector has provided employment to thousands, mostly the youth. Juakari sector comprises of small business owned in the street or open marketplaces. The government is trying to uplift the industry through building good markets and establishing funds to cater for their needs and help them stock their businesses.
Currently, I'm at Kiambu County, where I'm going to get some views of how the Juakari sector is doing in Kiambu County. Let's have a look on their views.
Jina langu naitwa Mr. Williamson Dutra ama Piston. Zile changamoto ziko ni kama, for example, kama customer analipanga so, unasikia anataka akulipe tu hiyo so, ukiangalia pale kwa mafuta iko juu sana. So wale unapata ile ndo unapata ni kama kupoanisha, unaona? So ukipata hiyo so, hata hakuna ati pesa yenye unaweza pata mingi, unaona? Alafu unaona kama si watu wa jua kali, ni sisi tumefinyiriwa. Mtu ako ngazi ya juu, yeye hajafinyiriwa kama mtu wa jua kali. Unaona? So, mafuta iko juu sana. Sasa ile usaidizi yenye iko ni kama kama NHIF iko tu sawa, sio mbaya, but unajua hii Kenya ile kitu tuletea do sana, unaona ni mafuta juu, everything ni transportation, unaona, so transport ndo tu wanatufinyilia. Mimi ombi tu moja naweza taka ni mafuta tu juu, kama tuseme Indudhini ya road for example inaweza kuwa inalipiwa kama 6 so 5 so ama 4 so per day. Hata unaona venye mafuta iko unaweza pata pia wewe, hakuna kitu unapata hapo, na unaona kama mtu wako Indudhini ya road unashindwa hata kulipa juu upati pesa ya kuilipia. So unaona mafuta ndio inadetermine na venye tu huko.
Those have been the views of the jua kali sector in Kiambu town. Reporting for Kings TV, I'm Simon Wawel.
Kiambu has improved in terms of infrastructure, making among the best developing counties. The construction of the Mau Mau Road kicked off recently, where the 540 kilometers road project covers the 4 Mount Kenya counties. Beyonce Wangoi reports.
Kiambu has improved in the infrastructure sector, bringing it among the most developing counties. The construction of the Mau Mau Road has begun recently, where the 540 kilometers Mau Mau Road projecting, covering 4 Mount Kenya counties, have provided to be a blessing for the region, with property along the route appreciating in value. The route from Kamahindo in Limuru to Jengu near Muiga in Nyeri was so named because it was opened as the Mau Mau were arranged in the Aberdare forest. The government has initiated the exhumission of 21 bodies to make way for the construction of the Mau Mau Road. The contractor obtained court orders during the previous government to relocate the graves, a situation residents did not agree with. While compensation promises were made, some residents expressed concern about the government's commitment to fulfilling the side of the agreement. The road is designed to connect the counties of Kiambu, Murang'a, Nyeri and Nyandarua. The construction of this road will create many job opportunities and support businesses since it is linking the 3 counties. Beyonce Wangoi, Kings TV.
Let's take our quick breather. We'll be back with more news right here at Kings TV. Welcome back. It was a sad day for a family in Kiplelon West in Kericho County after a fire outbreak killed 6 people and also reduced household goods to ashes. Mary Njeri explains further.
It was a sad day for a family in Kipkelion West, Kericho County, where a fire outbreak claimed 6 lives and also reduced household goods to ashes. This incident happened on 17th September on Sunday at 8 p.m. Speaking on Monday morning, the area assistant chief Alice Yegonto, journalist at the scene of fire. Poor communication networks and inaccessible roads made it difficult to rescue efforts when the fire broke out that night. The victims were taken to St. Vincent's Hospital mortuary for preservations, awaiting postmortem and released to the family members for burial. Initial reports suggest that the fire was caused by a solar battery, which exploded when it came into contact with petrol stored in a container. Reporting for Kings TV, Mary Wanjiru.
Kisumu Boys High School was razed down by fire on Sunday night to gut down a store and dormitory. According to the witnesses, the fire started at around 7 p.m. while the students were still in their evening preps. Ivy Nyanjala reports.
Kisumu Boys High School released down by fire on Sunday night, getting down a store and dormitories. According to witness, the fire started at around 7 p.m. while the students were still in their evening preps. One of the sources at the schools, immediately they rushed to the nearby dorms and removed some of the student items before the fire spread to the said dorms. The cause of the fire, believed to have started within one of the stores before spreading to the dorms, still remains unknown. In August last year, a morning fire released down 3 dormitories and 5 classes within the school. The fire was reported to have started at the dormitories at around 7:45 a.m. and then spread to some classes. Nearby school, Kisumu Girls, was closed on Sunday morning following unrest. The closure of the school was confirmed by Regional Education Boss Nelson Nelson Sifuna. Sifuna said that since Friday there have been issues within the school where a number of girls were making noise and refusing to participate in the activity of the school. Kings TV, Ivin Anjala.
Each Kenyan devotes 15.5 kilograms of meat annual bull. It is mainly low and middle-class Kenya who really know their meat and butchers. Samuel Chege informs.
Each Kenyan devours 15.5 kilos of meat annually, but it is mainly raw and middle class Kenyans who really know their meat and butchers. The report shows that Nairobi residents consumes 2 kilos more compared to their counterparts in Mombasa, Nakuru, Kiambu, and Makueni. Middle and low income consumers spend more on food, with meat being one of the key components in their menu. The two categories prefer buying meat from the estate and rural butcheries, while each prefers malls and supermarkets. Average beef productions was estimated at more than 408,000 tons per annum, with 70% coming from Zebu cattle population, while the remaining 30% comes from the rejects.
Anton Wagi. Shinda ile iko ni ukosefu wa nguruwe na bei kali. Watu hawa wasikwe na wafundishwe adabu.
Those are the views from meat industry. Kings TV, Samuel Chege.
Culture is a language, custom, belief, and arts. Petans Technical College observed their cultural day in a different way. Kehio Mary prepared this for us.
Culture is the language, customs, beliefs, rules, act, and knowledge and collective identities and memories developed by members of social groups that make their social environment meaningful. The importance of celebrating Culture Day in school is that culture activities provide students with opportunities to express themselves, build confidence, and develop social skills. They are essential for their development and important to consider them as part of education. On Thursday 1st September at Petans Technical Training Institute, Kiambu students and teachers celebrated the Culture Day in their own way. The event started at 11 a.m. and ended at 2 in the evening. The theme was to embrace different cultures around the country. Different departments like mass communication, cosmetology, and fashion design practiced and showcased their best in the Cultural Day. The cosmetology students were the first to showcase their attire, followed by the fashion and design student, where mass communication were the last to showcase their attire. Also, mass communication and the cosmetology students did a competition of dancing and modeling. The teachers were not left behind in the competition. The students were happy and they enjoyed.
We will take a brief break and thereafter health news. Heartily welcome. How do the society respond to abortion? This is what I prepared on abortion.
About 49% of all pregnancy in Kenya are unplanned and 41% ends in an abortion. Unsafe abortion is responsible for the death nearly 2,600 women and girls in Kenya every year. Article 26, Chapter 1 of the Constitution of Kenya says that every person has the right to life. Also in Article 26, Chapter 4 says abortion is not permitted unless, in the opinion of a trained health professional, there is no need to emergency treatment or the life or health of the mother is in danger, or it's permitted by any other written law. Kenya women choose unsafe abortion due to the stigma of financial circumstances, inability to provide for a baby, not independent or mature enough for a baby. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our action and that we must live with the consequences, whether glorious or tragic. In the year 2022, the High Court of Kenya in Malindi affirmed that abortion is a fundamental right under the Constitution of Kenya. But how do the society respond to abortion?
My name is Simon Goge na nasomea Petans Technical College, Automotive Engineering. I don't support abortion because abortion it is not good you can use it as a youth. Sipo lakini sipo kuitumia. We should abstain from it. As in, mkipata mtoto mnafaa mlee, si kutupa mtoto. Is not a good at all. Najua ningesema naona kama amepata mtoto akiwa shule ni vizuri first wanaambia wazazi wao, wanaambia how venye kuko ndio wanasikiza final decision ya mzazi, wanawasaidia. Wakisikia final decision ya mzazi, sasa hii itakuwa kitu kingine. Mi naweza prefer after amepata huyo mtoto, wanafaa kama hawana uwezo wa kuangalia mtoto, wanafaa wampeleke kama children home, wanaweza saidiwa wa search help huko.
We take another short break. We will be back with business news. Welcome back. Kenya is home. President William Ruto said in a visit abroad. In the previous regime, when he was the deputy president, he acknowledged the increase of tax. Dominic Muya reports.
Kenya is home. These are the words of President William Ruto in a visit outside country. In the previous regime, when he was vice president, he acknowledged the increase of tax and other levies as a problem to the common mwananchi, claiming that readers did not understand the common mwananchi's situation.
Mimi nataka niwaambie hii mafuta inaongezwa usiku na mchana. Mimi nataka niwaeleze ya kwamba these people don't understand the damage they are doing to the people and the economy of Kenya. Kwa hii taxes wanaongeza usiku na mchana. Na mimi nataka niwaulize watu wa hapa Manga, tafadhali, mkiona tumesimama hapa mbele yenu, tunawaambia ya kwamba tutengeneze hiyo serikali inakuja ambayo inaelewa lugha ya mwananchi wa kawaida. Watu wa Manga, mko tayari?
Kenyans are in the dilemma in between of his words against the current action.
Bottom up, unasikia sasa wanataka kuraise taxes ya VAT. Saa hii wanataka kukata mishahara ya watu wananunua mortgage. Saa zingine wanasema sijui wanataka kupeleka kwa NSSF. Sasa sisi tutapona wapi? Sasa hii maneno yenye wanasema bottom up ni gani? Sasa uchumi imeenda juu. Kila kitu tunasikia uchungu sana hapa. Na tunasema tuko na mtu yetu ambaye anaongoza. Kumbe ilikuwa namna hii. Ukituambia ya kwamba vitu zenye itasomwa budget hivi karibuni itaenda juu alafu tutanunua vitu na nini? Saa hii kulipa school fees ni tabu, kununua sukari ni tabu, kununua kila kitu ni tabu. Saa hii hakuna mahindi Kenya na hakuna ajira, hakuna hata vile wanasema ati mahindi imekuja Kenya, hakuna. Sasa tunataka uchumi ikuje chini mahali penye tulikuwa. Afadhali hata wakati ule tulikuwa mahali penye ilikuwa ukaweza kununua chakula, lakini saa hii uwezi. Hii watu wanalala njaa. Na ni sababu ya pesa yenye hakuna. Na mimi nafikiria sasa hapo ndio uchumi imeenda juu zaidi. Ukiona wakulima hawana pesa, wafanya biashara hawana pesa, sasa unataka kuniambia hii uchumi iko kweli mzuri? Hii uchumi iko mbovu. Tunataka uchumi ikuje chini kwa wananchi ili tuende nao pamoja. Wasituambie maneno mengine. Sasa sitaumia na sitakaa, lazima wajue ya kwamba hata mimi niko na njaa. Na nikiwa na njaa usiniambie nyamaza ati kwa sababu ni mtu wenu. Hapana, tunasema ya kwamba tunataka sisi tuendelee mbele. Na kama hii ndio maneno yenye wanasema ni mtu yetu, hapana, sisi tunakataa.
Unasikia mafuta wanataka waongeze kwa 200. Mahindi ni 200. Kila kitu ni 200, sukari 200. Sasa hii uchumi gani? Tumechagua serikali yetu hii, watatusaidia kivipi namna gani?
Lakini kama watapandisha mafuta ni kama wanatuumiza sisi wananchi ambao sisi wote ni wararahoi. Inekana kwamba hii serikali sana sana inaangalia wakubwa, na tungeomba kwa sababu sisi ndio wenye nchi, tunaomba sana watuangalie upande wa mafuta. Mimi upande wangu naangalia mafuta, kwa sababu wakipandisha mafuta hapo ni kila kitu tutapanda juu. Lazima tuambizane ukweli. Kwa hiyo waziri aangalie mambo ya mafuta.
Is the increase in living standards and the high fuel cost still a problem to talk about? Another question to Kenyans: was it a propaganda preaching water and drinking wine, or was it a scheme to get the position? Kings TV, Muya Dominic.
Let's take a short break. Keep watching Kings TV for more updates on Sports Focus. Welcome back and thanks for watching. Let's cross over to the world of sports. Our sports analyst June Joki has prepared more for us.
Welcome to Sports Focus, where we update you with the latest news around the world of sport. Emmanuel Wanyonyi is the men's 800-meter 2023 Diamond League Trophy champion. Wanyonyi stunned world champion Marco Arop of Canada to complete what is a successful season, having won silver at the World Championships in Budapest. Meanwhile, world champion Mary Moraa finished fourth after being beaten in the final stretch by USA's Adhin Mu, who ensured the women's 800-meter title remained home. Multiple world champion Faith Kipyegon has called her season an incredible one after capturing the Diamond League trophy in Oregon, USA on Saturday. Saturday's victory capped off a stellar season in which she shattered 3 world records in Florence 1500 meter, Paris 5000 meter, and Monarch a mile. The 29-year-old went on to clinch a 1500 meter 5000 meter double at the World Champions in Budapest, Hungary. Let's focus on the EPL results of the games that were played this week. On 17th of September, Manchester City went head-to-head with West Ham and scored 3-1. Liverpool went head-to-head with Wolves and scored 3-1 respectively. Manchester United were clobbered by Brighton 3-1. On 18th of September, Everton were beaten by Arsenal 1-0. Champions League results are as follows. On the 20th of September, Bayern played against Manchester United and scored 4-3 respectively. Real Madrid played against Union Berlin and scored 1-0 respectively. Arsenal played against PSV and scored 4-0 respectively. The results of the Europa League games are as follows. On the 21st of September, Liverpool played against Lask and scored 3-1 respectively. Roma played against Sheriff and scored 2-1 respectively. Rangers went head-to-head with Real Betis and scored 1-0 respectively. Here are the EPL season games to be played this weekend. On 23rd September, Manchester City vs Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace vs Fulham, Luton vs Wolves, Brentford vs Everton, Burnley vs Manchester United. On 24th September, Chelsea vs Aston Villa, Arsenal vs Tottenham, Liverpool vs West Ham, Brighton vs Bournemouth, and Sheffield United vs Newcastle. Kings TV, June Joki.
Through hard work and education, we deliver a strong economy and opportunity for all. Follow us on our social media platforms on Facebook, Kings TV, and YouTube, Kings Fraternity. See you in our next bulletin. Keep it Kings TV. I am Silenia Mbura.